Hello everybody and welcome to video 8 in our French Florals series. We're using a kit called French Florals by Chapter 1 Papers, and we're also using the add-on kit. And we're going to call this project French Florals Tall. It's not quite a tall and slim, it's just a tall. So I thought we were going to finish in the last video. We were going kind of quick and we still didn't get these two done. So we're going to do that real quick. And then if we have time, we'll do this. If not, you're just going to cut a 1/2 inch piece of paper the 11th inch way and fill that in. Or you can, if you have stamps, you can stamp a stamp along there if you like. The last one I did of these, I did a stamp. But this time I think I'm going to do paper. So anyway, for this, we've got some papers. We're going to cut the top and bottom papers. This is going to be the top because the top is larger. And I'll get more of this picture on. And in fact, I'm going to do it this way, so that this is on the bottom. This part is the full picture, and this part gets cut off and it will actually just look like a letter up at the top. Let's go like this. So then we will need to cut it to width. Let's see here. So we're going to cut it here, and then we're going to cut it here. Let's see if that'll work. So remember, on the stamped sections, we've been going right up against the stamp and not using the stencil. So that will work fine for up there. We're going to need to round these two corners. Okay, this is going to be 11, and this is the top. Okay, then we're going to take this half. We don't have any other paper left, so that's why these opposites are the blue, and then these two are going to be the blue. This is all we have left. Use this to do the width. And then we'll have to do the height afterwards individually. Cut the flower off. Okay. Okay, and then we'll round these two corners. That wasn't right, because now our writing is upside down. It needs to go this way. We can round all four corners of both. We don't really need to, but it's the only way to save this. If we're going to do it on the bottom, we might as well do it on the top. Okay, now we're going to take this envelope and we're going to cut it in half, but not, well, we're going to cut it into two parts. We're not going to cut it in half. So we're going to go by the top one, and it's not going to sit at the bottom. Well, maybe it is. It's going to be the taller one. It's going to sit right above where that's rounded. It's too tall for the bottom one. Okay. I'm going to cut it in half. And that gives us two pockets. One is going to be facing up this way. The other one is going to be facing up this way. Okay. So we need to paper them. We need to re-ink the tops. And we'll fix this one. No, actually the pocket's going to be more of a tuck. And yeah, because it's going to go this way. This is the bigger one. It's going to go that way. The smaller one is going to go the other way. And this one's going to be a tuck as well. It's just going to be smaller. It's going to run from this side. And we're just going to paper them. Put a magnet on them. That's too high up. Still, I better be mindful. This is the top. I'll put a little T up here, and then you'll erase it after. Yeah, that's all right, because it's going to go this way and the magnet will be on this side. Okay. Then when this opens up, we're going to need to ink this area here. Because we're just going to cover this part, and then we'll leave that inked. And put it on right above where the curve ends. We can put 2 cards in. One will face front, one will face the back. Then we've been putting these on as pockets, so I don't really see any reason to stop doing that. We're going to need a magnet on the back. Let's see, if we're going to put a card in, we want to put the tape this way, so the card can just slide in and out. And let's paper this. Paper this on the front. Okay, so that'll go for there. Let's put that on the back. And we'll put the flowers on the front. Sorry about that. I just kind of got in the zone there and I just stopped talking completely. Let me get that white off. I don't know why my printer, when I printed them full page, turned around and printed little funny crooked white margins on there. I have no idea. I guess it's possible the papers were that way. Well, it would have had to been, because my printer wouldn't be printing out random white borders. The paper itself wasn't, the border wasn't a little crooked, which is fine. We fixed it. Okay, and put that right on there. That worked out well. That's the open side, so that means this is the top. I just keep thinking of Aerosmith songs are going around in my head. So in my head I'm singing. I'm not going to sing out loud. I will save you that torture. Oh, it's really funny. My chat group that we have, we chat every night. There's anywhere from 4 or 5 all the way up to 8 or 9 of us. It just depends that come on and chat and craft. And whenever it's someone's birthday, the big joke is to sing them happy birthday. But we all sing off key and goofy and everything on purpose. And it sounds like a bunch of crazed birds just squawking or something. It's hysterical. And the person is suitably embarrassed, and yeah, it's really fun. So we did one of those last night. Our friend Elizabeth, who does the Technique Tuesday on the JJ with Joy Facebook group. I don't think she would care. She'll never know this, and not enough of you guys are going to know this or know who she is to make any difference to as far as spreading it around or whatever. But I don't want to move that magnet, but I want the tape to go the other way. Okay. Because that magnet goes to what? What does that magnet go to? Oh, it goes to this side over here. So we've got a pocket here, and we'll have a pocket here. And then when you open it, you can have another little card in here if you want. Or you can just have the one that fills up the whole thing. I'm going to do the same thing over here on this one. Let's erase the T for top on that one. And let's go with a T for top on this one. Okay. I don't want to be confused with right side up and upside down. I'm going to erase that because it's written upside down now that we've cut the envelope in half. And let's go ahead and put the envelope on as close as we can to the bottom because we want to have room for the card to stick out. So we'll do that. You know what? I'm going to do this while it's off the page. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay. Okay, put a magnet on it. And it broke. Gosh darn it. I think that's the third one we've broken out of there. Yeah, pocket. Okay, let's take this. Trying to look at the scraps that I have. Nope, they're all tall and skinny. Except for one piece. I've used up all the paper. There are no whole sheets of paper left. They're gone. I think I'll use that. How did I lose my other mark? It's kind of weird. So I'm definitely going to have to print some out to make cards. I'm going through the pre-made cards and I found these two that fit in the other each side of this tuck, and I found no other cards. They're all going to have to be cut out of full-size papers. So there's 3 full-size right there. I almost glued it on upside down. Okay. And then these two are glued on as pockets. All right, so now all we have to do is cut the 1/2-inch pieces for here. Yeah, we do have a piece of paper because I set this aside as the paper for the top and the bottom, but there's no way it was going to work because it's 8.5. Or, you know what I mean. Yeah, it was a horizontal. And this is a scrap that I was going to use for something. I don't know what. Okay, so those are, I can use those, I can use this scrap, this scrap, this scrap, maybe that one. Anyway, maybe a couple others for cards. So I'm going to set them over here where our paper is supposed to go. And we'll see how far I can get with that. Probably get these done. So let's take a look at this. I've decided to just use the neutral paper. And I know it's a 1/2 inch, but I'm going to mark it because I want it just inside. Kind of fun with a rotary cutter to line them up and do that. Okay. And we'll do that for the other one as well. And all we have to do is well, it doesn't matter. This is we're upside down, this is sideways, this is right side up. We were to switch it around, it would be the same difference. So it doesn't matter, we can just ink it and glue it on. So that's all there's going to be for the other one as well. We're going to do them just exactly the same. So I'm not going to make you sit through that. Try not to glue, ink it too much. I have a bad habit on these skinny pieces of inking them too much. You know, like here. Here, you know what I mean. Anyway, now remember, it's not going to go all the way to the top and all the way to the bottom. So you just want to line it up. Try to line it up with the tops and the bottoms of the main page elements. These are rounded, and this could have been put on up a little higher. And you want the ink to show on both sides. So make sure you get it centered really well. And voila! Doesn't that look better than just the manila folder? I think it does. And then the other spot will be right here on the front side of the four flip outs. Okay? You just cut a piece and stick it right in there. Alrighty, well that's it for this video, and that's it for this video series. The next video is going to be your flip through. So I'm going to go through and make all the cards, and you won't see those until the flip through, and any little minor touches or whatever I think it needs, because there are no words or anything with this kit. So you know what I mean? I'm just not sure what to do other than to leave it the way it is. And I may have some words that I can use. I just want to make sure I have enough that are the right theme. I hate it when they give you words with a kit. They have nothing to do with the kit. You know, midnight and I don't know, awkwardness or who knows what. Anyway, pet peeve. Alright, I'll see you in the next video series after the flip through, and I want to thank you for hanging out around with me. Hanging around with me for this video series, okay? Alright, bye-bye.